Hi everyone, my name is Brian Webb and I am the Director of Campus Sustainability here at the College of Wooster, and I am here to show you our brand new ScotShare program. The ScotShare program is a car rental program that uses brand new all-electric Chevy Bolts. You see the two cars right here, and students, faculty, or staff can rent them out for just $9 an hour. And to sign up for the ScotShare program, you want to go to WoosterScotShare.com. And there are 4 steps that you need to take. First of all, download the app. The app is called MOQO, M-O-Q-O, and you can find it on the Wooster ScotShare website. So download the app, then you'll need to create an account. And you have to put in various information about yourself there. Third, after creating an account, you need to validate your driver's license. So you need to have a driver's license. If you're under the age of 22, you need to have had that driver's license for a period of 2 years and have a clean driving record in order to get signed up with the ScotShare program. So you'll need to get your license validated. That'll take, it only took me a couple of hours to hear back and get my license validated, but make sure you do that ahead of time before you want to rent for the first time. And then the last step is you need to input your payment information. So much like you would with Uber or Lyft, it's going to have your payment information automatically stored there, and when you check out a car, it's going to charge your payment device. So just to show you where we are, we're right behind Lowry Center. And in the first 2 spots here are the 2 ScotShare vehicles. So after you've reserved your vehicle, you're going to come over and on the app, so I've got this reserved and I'm going to swipe to unlock the vehicle. And the car is unlocked for me. So your phone is going to act like the key fob. There's no actual key fob. Your phone acts like the key fob, and you can lock and unlock the car from your phone. So first thing, very important, make sure you unplug the charger, put it back in the unit. Always remember to close the charging port. The car will remind you if you forget. Now we're going to hop in and take a quick ride. Before you start your trip, make sure you report any damage. So take a walk around the car, and if there's any damage to report, you can record it here. I'm going to click no new damage. So we're all set and ready to go. So to start the car, you're going to need your foot on the brake and push the power button with your foot on the brake, and that'll start it up. Now you'll notice that there's no engine noise. Obviously, with an electric car, it's very quiet. So sometimes the air conditioning's not on, for example, it seems like nothing's going, but there is, in fact, the car is on and it's ready to be used. Now in order to back up, I'm going to turn the air on because it's a bit warm. In order to back up, you're going to use this stick here and use your thumb on the button. Push the button in and you're going to go up and left to shift into reverse. So backing up here and then back on the stick. In order to switch to drive, you're just going to push back to drive. Now if you accidentally push back again, it's going to go into low gear. You don't want to be in low gear. So go one more time to go back to drive and you're ready to go. So as we're driving, there's a few things that you should know about electric vehicles. First of all, of course, they're very quiet. In fact, they make a little bit of a background hum when you're driving at low speeds because they're so quiet, otherwise nobody would notice them. So just to be aware of that. The accelerator is also very responsive. There's instant power when you put your foot on the accelerator, so make sure you're driving wisely and judiciously as you are moving along. No drag racing through town. You'll also know over here on the left side behind the steering column is what's called a paddle brake. So if I want to brake, I can simply push back on the paddle brake, and what that does is that pushes the energy back into the battery. So it's a more efficient way of braking. You can still, of course, use the foot brake just like normal, and in fact, if you're not comfortable using the paddle brake, I encourage you to use the foot brake because there's a little bit of a learning curve for how to brake using the hand paddle brake. But if you do want to use the hand paddle brake, that can be more convenient and certainly is more energy efficient from a driving perspective. Lastly, I want to point out your range finder. So on the dashboard up here over on the left, you'll see I currently have a range of 264 miles. So for the most part, that won't be an issue for most people using these cars. If you're using them around Worcester or even around the region, or even if you're going to the Cleveland airport and back to pick up someone, you easily have enough range, even in winter, in order to do that. If you do find yourself getting low on range, you can charge these vehicles at public chargers. That's no problem. Download the PlugShare app is the easiest way to do that. The PlugShare app will help you find a charger near you, and you can plug in and charge there. But if you're not comfortable with doing that, then I would recommend simply making sure that you're back to campus in time to plug into the free chargers here on campus, or asking someone who has experience charging electric vehicles. So to return your car, you're going to want to park in the ScotShare spot right here, and then set it in park by pushing the P and turn the car off with power. So once you're back, you're going to need to end the booking, report any damage if there is any. Then we're going to plug it in. It's very important that you remember to plug it in, because the next user is going to want to have a full battery. And once you plug it in, slide to lock the vehicle, and you're done.